Good morning. This is Lisa Schmid with the Stamper Studio. Welcome to Saturday in the studio. Hopefully you have had a good rest last night and the end to your week. I love the weekends. It's just a time to rejuvenate and get some things done. Looking forward tomorrow. Actually, we're going to have dinner with Katie to celebrate her 21st birthday, so that's pretty fun. The other day on Wednesday, I showed you how to make a box that Carol Roram had showed me, and so I shared that with you. So today I want to show you some cards that you can put in the box. Simple cards that just require some stamping to put in the box that are really fun. Great gift to give somebody. So,
morning, Karen.
We good to get started?
We are.
All right. So first I'm going to show you the box that we made. So here's the box that we made. We made two boxes. I'm going to fill this one with cards today. So it perfectly fits a card, and the dimensions are on the Wednesday's post if you need that.
Yep, just go back to Wonder Wednesday for this week and you'll see the whole tutorial on making the box.
Awesome. So what I'm using our bright colors. I'm going to flip those over so you can just see them. We're going to use Mango Melody. We're going to use Magenta Madness and Granny Apple Green and Bermuda Bay. So these are the colors we're using for our base, and we'll use the green, the Granny Apple Green, to accent it. Okay, so first I'm going to show you such a fun and simple card using, so we're using the Island Vibes. Now this is a celebration set, so you can only get that, you get that for free, which is great, with a $50 purchase just till the end of February, which, oh my goodness, is like a week from Monday. How did that happen? And then I'm using this Biggest Wish. I love this stamp because I love the bold and the script. You've heard me say that many times when it's together. And this is just so much fun because you can combine many things here. So those are the two stamp sets we're going to use. I have my cardstock cut at 1/4 of a sheet. So it's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And then I have some other paper here. This is just cut 1/4 inch in. So this is cut at 4 inches by 8 inches. That's not correct. Sorry. 5 1/4 by 8. 5 1/4 by 8. So then when I fold this, it makes a 4-inch fold. All right, let's grab our bone folder and line those up nicely. We'll go ahead and fold these. And I might have put one extra in here. I don't remember.
Morning, Kathy. Morning, Diane.
Hi, friends. The only thing better is if you're all here stamping with me. All right. And then the next, what I'm going to do is this one is cut another 1/4 inch in. So this one is 3 3/4 by 5. 3 3/4 by 5. So I keep going in 1/4 inch, if you see that. So I just keep going in 1/4 inch, and these are the ones I'm going to stamp on. All right, let me show you. I'll set these aside. Let's show you my first card that I want to make is this one right here. So I made 2, and then I'll make the third one here with you. So here's 2 of them. Wouldn't that be so fun to get in the mail? I just...
As a gift?
As a gift. I mean, I just love stamping, obviously, and I just think it's so pretty. One of the reasons I like to do one more layer on top instead of stamping directly on is, what if you make a mistake? Then you can flip it over and you can always grab another sheet of paper. So that's one thing I do like about being able to just stamp directly on here. All right, so we're going to use our Granny Apple Green. You know, Island Vibes, take me away anytime, right? And this is a rubber stamp, so I don't need my pad. In fact, I don't want the pad because I don't want to get the edges. So let's just ink that up a little bit more. I have a big block here for that. And this is a distinctive, so you'll see that when you look at it, you're like, doesn't look really all the way inked, but it is. And I'm going to get that right in the, like a tiny bit away from the corner. There we go. And then let's close this up. And our last color that I'm doing is Bermuda Bay. So I'm going to use the Bermuda Bay. Now the other ones are photopolymer. So I'm going to use my matte. Okay. And let's see, I've done Thanks Friend on both of these. So I'm going to do the same thing again. Thanks, friend. So I'm going to first make sure that's clean, because otherwise you know what happens. Then it gets all muddy. There we go. Okay, that's clean. I found if I mounted it at the bottom of my block, then I could see the top to line it up here. So again, not the end of the world if I make a mistake. I'm going to get a little more ink on there. But I can see the top of the block, so I know that it's probably straight enough. Straight enough. I have put a phrase on my school planner that says, your best is good enough. I thought that's a good phrase for me to remember. And then I'm just going to put the friend a little bit below using Memento Black. So I want the D to kind of line up at the end. I wanted the friend to be underneath it. There we go. Quite simple and quite striking. I think it's really striking. All right, so let's go ahead, and I decided to pop these up, and there's two ways you can do that. Well, there's many ways, but one way is we sell these solid sheets, and sometimes instead of putting little dots all over the back, I just like to, we also sell them in strips. I just don't happen to have any strips right now. So sometimes it's nice to just be able to use a whole strip at a time, which I know we can also use the edges of our dimensionals. So I'm going to grab some of that. I want 3 edges. Just 3. Come on. Doop. There we go. So sometimes I use these, and if I have extra, I just tuck it in the middle if I've pulled it off. But it's just an easy way to kind of do it a little bit, maybe a little bit quicker, a little more thoroughly, so it doesn't have dips in it. I'll just go like that, and then the last one I'll just pop in the middle. There we go. So let's get our card and the one we folded. I'm going to fold that just a little bit better because I didn't like that I could see the edge on that. So let me just, my scoring wasn't super straight this morning. There we go. And so now I'm ready to put this on. Just center it on the middle there. And then take my the one I just did, and center it right on top. I just think it's really, so there's a nice set of 3 cards to mail in our little box. Now, we could zhuzh it up a little bit. I don't know, I like that word, zhuzh. So I was thinking we could put either a couple dots, or the other thing I was looking at that I thought could be fun are these sparkle and shine sequins. So it looks like they're kind of, I don't know, I think I'm going to try those. And the best way to do that is to go ahead and put some adhesive on, a tiny drop where you want your things to be. I'm going to do it on all 3 because it will stay tacky enough to stick. One more here. And then I'm just going to use my take your pick to pick up the gems. So there's one. Is it stuck on there? All of a sudden I'm like, I can't tell. Let's go ahead and pick up that. I want it the other way though. And poof. There we go. There's 1. There's 2. Look at that. 2 stuck. Isn't that great? And there's 3. So kind of an easy way just to add a little something, something. Get it. Of course, I'm going to do the same thing on all of them because they're matching cards. You don't have to. You could make all different cards if you wanted to. There we go. And the last one, we'll do this. And so easy. I know we think sometimes like, oh, these gems are really hard to get on, but they're not at all. You might drop a couple. That's okay. You might carry them into bed. That's okay too. So I like that. I think that just added a little pop of color and a little sparkle. The black would have worked well as well. Okay, so there's my first set of 3 cards to go in my box. The next one I'm going to make, actually.
Before you go to the next one.
You do that. I'm going to decorate the envelope while you're mentioning that. Go ahead.
Sure. Just a reminder of something we have coming up, and that is our in-person stamp club, which meets this Thursday. It's always the 4th Thursday of the month. You need to sign up by Monday night, just so we have enough materials provided for you. Just a reminder of how it works. Happens on the fourth Thursday of the month. You'll make 3 cards.
Slow down. Slow down.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
You'll make 3 cards.
Well, not that slow. Not that we don't want people to fall asleep, but we don't want them to be like.
Basically, you will place a $30 order. Anything that you want, place your order on that night or before. Someone actually already sent in an order. And so then if you come for 6 straight months, on your 6th month, you get $25 in free product. In addition, you also get your first month, we will add a take your pick to your order. And so that is our monthly stamp club. Happens this Thursday. You just need to register by Monday night.
Okay, did you see those little envelopes? Thank you, Dave. Did you see those little envelopes I stamped? I didn't want that harsh corner, so I just stamped it off. But perfect. So let's put those in our box, and we'll go on to card number 2. And this box, I think, could fit, a fair amount. You could probably fit more than 6, but I'm only going to do 6 today. All right, so I want to use the pineapple, obviously. Let's get our envelopes are there. So here's the card I'm going to make with the pineapple. So it's the same idea, all the other pieces are exactly the same. So we can make one in
Magenta Madness.
Magenta Madness. And I think I'll do the pineapple in magenta, and I think I'll do the hello in mango. So I can keep bringing in all 3 colors. Okay.
You guys are being very quiet in the chat today.
Oh,
I just have to say.
Are you cold? Are you like frozen? All right.
Hunkering down for the snow coming Monday night.
I heard that. So definitely want to clean this off. I have my chamois here, and just so you know, I do clean this, but look how dirty.
It looks dirty, but
it looks dirty,
clean.
But it's clean. But it helps me get all my edges on my pineapple. So I don't usually show you that because it is kind of dirty. And usually I have a paper towel over here too, just to get the little extra liquid off. Okay, magenta
I usually just stamp it on my pants.
Well, I do that too, but sometimes I don't. If I'm not wearing pants that are black, I don't want to get it on my pants. I do the same thing. All right, so we're going to stamp here our little pineapple. If you don't know, we love Hawaii. We used to live in Hawaii. We would love to live there again someday.
We're just there in December.
Yep. I'm going to move this up really high, and I'm going to show you why in a moment. This would be an awesome card to be using the Stamparatus with. See how we communicate so well. Stamparatus with, because we'd have these in the same place each time. All right, and I don't think, this time I think we'll do hello. Let me clean that also. Sorry, I am going to wipe it. Okay. No, I'm not. Dave's saying use your sleeve. I'm not going to use my sleeve. I like this shirt. He got it for me for Christmas. I'm not going to use my sleeve. Okay, so I'm going to stamp this in the mango melody. I love mangoes. Do any of you love mangoes? This one's going to say hello, friend. And I'm going to stamp it over to the left a little bit. And I want my mats because I'm using photopolymer. The reason I said you don't want your mat when you're using rubber is because it's a little softer. And so if you push too hard, you end up getting those edges, which I don't want that. So let's go ahead and stick this here. Hello. And then we'll just do the friend in black, in Memento Black, which is right here somewhere. It's okay, I have another one. There it is. All right. And we'll stamp move up a little bit so you can see me. There we are. And we'll stamp this like right on the end there. Kind of even. Hello, friend. I just think it's pretty. Of course it's pretty because these are my favorite colors. So
Diane says she'll believe the snow when she sees it, but her husband would really like it for snowmobiling, and only if the mango's ripe.
Oh, yes, Diane. If they're not ripe, that is not enjoyable at all.
In Hawaii, actually, you can get pickled green mangoes. So before they're ripe, you pickle them, and then that's sort of a treat.
How is that?
It's good.
I've had dried mangoes.
Yep.
Those are
pickled
tasty.
mango.
Pickled. I don't know. I don't know about that. We'll have to try that sometime. So you can see I'm easily using my edges here. And again, Stampin' Up, we sell these in strips. I just don't happen to have any right now, or I would use those. Because when I'm popping up an entire thing, I do not want to use the little dots because my patient personality, sarcasm, doesn't allow me to, or doesn't, I don't know, I don't work well with having to put lots of little things on. I just want to boop, 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 and be done. There we go. Awesome. Okay, and this one is going on, what was our color? On the pink. I don't think I brought
Magenta.
it. Magenta. Oh, yeah, here it is. The Magenta Madness. So first we have to stick our card on, then we'll stick that on. Just like this. There we go. All right, get that out of the way. So we'll go ahead and put this on. And remember to sign up for that Stamp Club this week. I'm going to show you a couple cards we're going to make at it that are just so pretty. Get that straight. Okay, there we are. And I'm going to put this right here. And again, we'll go ahead and I'm going to show you the other one I made. Here's this one. And then I did not make the third one yet, so I will make that though. So you can see it in the comments. We'll put that right there. Make our third one. But what a fun, and obviously on the envelope, I'm going to stamp that little pineapple because how fun is that? It's just so fun.
Very fun.
So let me show you. What do you think? First, let me ask you first. What do you think? We've got this cute box. We've got these darling cards that you could send to somebody. Oh, you know what? On these, I would put those on also. Let me just go back a second. Let's put on some little zhuzh. That's a word that one of my friends use. I'm like, I kind of like that word. Dave's probably like, oh boy, great. Let's zhuzh it up. Okay, I won't overuse it. I won't say it again. Let's jazz it up. Let's, I don't know what. And my take your pick is right here. So we'll grab that. Oh, it already has some on it. How handy is that? Except I'm going to take that off.
You know, I was thinking some friends, they did a stamping cruise. I think we should do a stamping Hawaii vacation.
You and I or everybody?
We'll invite people to come along.
Well, that's kind of you.
Come, we'll plan stamping. We'll all go to Hawaii.
And it's, of course, doesn't cost much at all, right?
Worth every penny.
Yes, I would agree. But we have seen people do stamping cruises, which I was like, oh, how fun is that? Of course, that's what the incentive trip is on Stampin' Up! Is a cruise.
Most years.
Most years. Anyway, so there, just to add a little pop and make it really fun. What do you think, guys? Yeah, nice, cute, colorful, straight stamping. I really want to try to get more.
Barb says pretty gift.
More stamping in. All right, let me show you the cards we're going to make this weekend, or this next week. Put all these in my little box. And then, of course, you could put a ribbon around it, which would make it so pretty.
Yep.
Ah, what a fun gift. So here's two of the cards we're going to make this Thursday. One is using our, can you come just on this instead of on me? I don't want to be on me. So this is using our rain boots. What's it called, love? Anyway, and this is so fun because it really
It's
is,
right on the tip of my
again,
mind.
it's just stamping, and yet I colored in some of the tulips, and then these I just used a watercolor brush to blend in that, and then we put crystal effects on top of the boots to make them really look like boots. Of course, ground them. And then here's the other one, and if you've gotten a card kit, this is similar, but we will be using the, we'll be stamping this, coloring it, and cutting it out. Remember, in February, you get January and February when you order. You can come back to me now, thanks. When you order $60, you get an extra.
If you order $60, you get a 2-project card kit
There
in
we go.
addition to your free celebration item.
Thank you.
If you order $100, you would get to choose at the $100 level from Celebration, the 2-card kit, plus we will add an extra embellishment to your order as well.
There we go.
One last thing to just remind you
Yes.
of, mark your calendar. Next Saturday, we are doing Coffee and Card here in the studio. Take a break, come have some fun. We will provide warm beverages, sweet treats, and fun stamping.
Yeah, and really bring a friend. This is a great opportunity to introduce a friend to stamping or a friend who likes to stamp. Bring a friend to join you.
Yep.
All right, make sure you like the page, share it with a friend, And I look forward to seeing you on Monday. Other than that, I always tell you, I haven't told you in a while, but stamping really does make me quite happy. Inside it says, do more of what makes you happy, and that would be stamping. And so if you stamp something, post it in the comments so we can see it. Otherwise, have a great weekend. I'll see you on Monday. Happy stamping.